Hey guys, welcome to another video. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm late to the party on this. I got tagged in a luxury tag that's going around. I got tagged in it a couple of weeks ago by the lovely Jerusha Couture, and I've only just got round to doing it now, so I feel like everyone else has already potentially answered their tag request. But it's a really decent tag. It is of a luxury nature. It was created and founded by the lovely Eva in the city. I'm going to link both Jerusha and Eva, their channels below. Basically, the way this works is there's one question, and the question is you've got to choose one luxury item from your collection that you couldn't live without in the following categories. And then it's got handbags, small leather good, shoe, jewellery, makeup, miscellaneous. I've found some corkers, like some of these things, are they random? No, maybe they're not. Okay, well, some of them sort of are. So the first thing is which handbag I couldn't live without. Initially, well, there's sort of two, but there's one that's the winner. The first one that I really considered was this. If you are into handbags, whether you've got a collection or you don't have a collection and you'd like to, or maybe you don't even want a collection but actually you wouldn't mind having a decent bag, I definitely have to recommend this. This is the Louis Vuitton Alma, and it's the Alma BB. It's the mini size one. This bag is a trooper. If you want something that doesn't scuff up, it wears so well. I've had this now, when did I get it? February, I think. There's like a couple of really minor scuffs on it, but it's really, really hard wearing, and it pretty much goes with like anything. I got it in the Damier Ebene, and it's just a cute bag. But the reason why I didn't pick this, oh yeah, and also the price of this is good. I don't know what it is now, but I paid £650 for it, which in Louis Vuitton is pretty good. But I didn't end up picking that bag. I had to pick the bag that is like my newest bag, and it's one that I've wanted for about 7 years now, and it is in here. It is the Chanel Jumbo. I got it in the black caviar with the silver hardware. There's a couple of reasons why this bag wins it for me. I guess they all stem back to the same thing, which is when I buy anything luxury, most things anyway, I tend to try and buy with the head, not the heart. Like, for example, obviously I buy things that I like, but if there is a trend bag out, I would normally leave it several months, and if it's still playing on my mind and if it's still cool, then I might consider it. But things like this, when I've wanted it that long, I feel like it's a good purchase because it's been around for years. The style's been around for years, and this is the sort of bag that in 2, 3, probably even 5 years time, they're still going to be making it. This is still going to be a classic bag. It's still something that I can wear and I'm going to feel current. The other reason why it's a winner for me is because with all of my luxury items, I buy things with a view to if ever I need to get the money back out of them, or if ever I want to upgrade, I can sell them and get decent money back. And this is one of those items where you just pretty much know you're going to get good money back for it, subject to the condition of it, of course. But that for me is why this is a winner. So the next item on the list is small leather good. Which one you couldn't live without? I mean, I could live without any of them, but I'm picking out my two favourites, and I think this one's probably going to be the winner, but I'm going to show you the runner-up first. This is from Louis Vuitton, and it's one of the cosmetics cases. This is from the World Tour collection, and I personally like it because I do like it when Louis Vuitton come out with limited edition collections where they funk up the design a bit. I'm not sure that I would necessarily buy a whole bag with it on, but when it comes to small leather goods, then I don't worry so much. Like, what I mean is, if money was no object and there was a bag and it was covered in these labels, I'd be like, yeah, stuff it, I'm gonna go and buy it. But I do sort of think with these things that they do have a shelf life. But when it came to this, because it's a small thing and I know I'm gonna use it and it's probably gonna end up trashed with makeup in it, it's not the sort of thing that I'm buying and thinking, oh, in a few years I might want to sell it. So that's the reason why I got it. And I do love the colours on it. I love the design. It's really, really pretty. It's actually quite a good size. But that is not the winner. I'm going to show you the thing that I've been using loads of recently, and it's this. This is from Christian Dior. It's a card holder, but it's like an accordion. Can you see that? It's really, really good, isn't it? For me, it's a favourite because it's the one thing I've got that's a light colour that, touch wood, hasn't seemed to pick up any colour transfer, and I think that's because it's patent. I've got a Lady Dior in patent baby blue, and that's another bag. That's another example of where you would assume that that would be a bag that would pick up every sort of dye transfer, and I'm someone who wears dark jeans a lot of the time, but there is not a mark on that bag, and the same thing's been the case with this. I love the delicate pink colour of it. I love the fact that you can add or detach this little charm on the side here. I personally use it most for when I'm on the tube. I put my Oyster card in it and I can just scan it as I go through. You can get a shit ton of cards in here as well, because actually each section's really big, as you can see. That's another reason why I used it. Like previously, I had my wallet in my bag, and then I had, I think, like a little Chanel card holder, and I also have the little Harrods card holder. They're like £6, they're really good. I had so many card holders that I ended up just getting rid of them all and just using this. Right, what is next? Your favourite shoe. Oh, right, okay, I've got to show you these, but they're in disgusting condition. My favourite luxury shoes are these. These are from Christian Louboutin, and they are the Belva booty. These some of you may remember, because I actually got them last year, and I don't know if you can tell from the state of them. Yeah, I think you can. I've worn them to death. Ladies, if you want a pair of boots that you can actually wear and they don't hurt, swear to God, these have got a 100mm heel. I think you can get these in an 85. Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure you can. So if the 100mm is too much for you, then go and try the 85. But these are a shoe, oh, I've just seen, like, I've scuffed the heel on it. I just wear them for everything. When I've got a meeting and I don't want to wear a flat shoe, like when it's really weird, but when I go to meetings or anything to do with my work, I feel more confident when I'm in a heel. And these are a shoe that I will wear into London to go to meetings, to go around the shops. And honestly, I'm really surprised by the fact that they are so comfortable. And they're the sort of thing that I would buy again, actually, now that I've had them. Half the problem with Christian Louboutin shoes is that they look great, but you can't wear them. And this is a prime example of a shoe where it's got the red sole. If that's what you're into, you can wear them and they're really comfortable. The leather is really soft. I can wear these for an 8-hour day, and they're just easy. The other shoe that I considered, but they didn't come in first place because I haven't worn them yet to know how comfortable they are, but it's these. And I actually wanted to show these anyway because these are current, and I know loads of you who watch are into your sort of more classic Chanel purchases, whether it's earrings. I know whenever I get any of the classic Chanel earrings, loads of you are asking about them. I think these are from the fall collection. They were new out when I got them, and I got them the week before Christmas. The next item is what out of your collection could you not live with? That is jewellery. I am picking these because these I've been wearing a hell ton since I got them. These are little Christian Dior. You know is it the tribal earrings? You know where it's got like a little bobble on the front and then a bigger one on the back? I was never a massive fan of those, to be honest. And if I'm totally honest, the reason why I wasn't a huge fan of them, and I don't know if anyone else is with me on it here, so many fake versions of them were going around on eBay. I'm talking specifically about the ones that were just a plain plastic, you know, 2 plastic bobbles. There was no real design on them. It just put me off wanting to get them. With these, they're a little bit more detailed. They're really, really, really pretty. Very classic. I got them in the rose gold with a sort of rose gold pinky pearl, but you can get them in a more yellow tone gold with a white pearl in the middle. Okay, so the next category is makeup or perfume, and this was a really easy one for me. It's sort of makeup, skincare. I have had so many of you since, I want to say, like November, asking me what I've done to my skin, and it is what I've got here. In November, I did a video to do with Armani Cosmetics. Harrods contacted me and they just gifted me a load of makeup, and they said, if you want to do a video on it, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine, but you know, go and have a play with the makeup. And I tried it. In that video, I was just like trying all this makeup on, and then I carried on using it after. The foundation is incredible. This is Luminous Silk Foundation. I've got it in the colour 6.5. This is what I've been wearing ever since that video. Prior to that, since 2010, I've always worn NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in the colour Barcelona. Then I started wearing this. It has got a smell to it that sort of reminds me of witch hazel, but I don't mind it. It's quite fresh. It's borderline medical, but not like too much. Fundamentally, as someone who's got oily skin, I don't find that as the day goes on, it breaks up. When they sent me the makeup, they sent me a load of skincare, and out of all of the skincare they've sent me, the 2 things that I found myself wearing all the time are these 2, and these I also am attributing to why my skin's looking pretty alright at the moment. The first thing is this. So this, basically everything in the white bottles is from the Armani Prima range, which I think is like their new skincare range or whatever. This is a glow-on moisturising balm. So everything with this is about glow, and that's one thing that I definitely have noticed, is that before I was using this, when I look at photos and videos of myself before, my skin sort of looked quite flat, and since I've been using this, it just looks smooth, it looks radiant, it looks glowy, it looks dewy, but not oily. So I've been using this. Now what this is a moisturizing day cream, but you can use it as a primer, and that is what I've been doing. So I get out the shower, I do my eye cream, I always wear facial oils, I put on a facial oil, and then maybe so like 20 minutes, half an hour later, I'll put quite a big dollop of this on, smooth it into my skin, maybe like leave that 5 minutes and then put on my makeup. And the other thing that I've been using with it is this. This is a finishing spray. It's like a makeup fix, but it's very refreshing, but it actually does a very good job of keeping your makeup in place. The way I describe it is, although I have oily skin, some days it's combination, and some days maybe I'll go out somewhere and I'll look at my makeup in the mirror and it looks dry. And that's the weird thing, it's like even though I get oily skin, I'll be oily here, but I'll feel quite dry everywhere else. And this is a really good refresher. It doesn't ruin your makeup, but it sort of hydrates if that's what you need. Now for my favorite question. Question 6 is miscellaneous. You are never gonna guess what this is. What I'm gonna show you, Dior have given it to me. And I'm like, thank you, like how? Well, I tell you how actually. So it comes in this box. Anyway, I'll talk as I open. It's in here, and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my bloody life. I was contacted before Christmas. Actually, it was around the time of BeautyCon, because I actually picked this up with my friend Chanel Ambrose. I was contacted by my sales lady that I always go to in Harrods. She's called Ida. She's so nice. She contacted me and she was like, Dior have got a present for you. Can you come in and get it? And I was like, what? I don't know what I thought it was going to be, like a candle or some chocolates or something, which I'd have been very grateful for. Anyway, I went in on the day and she pulled out this massive bag, and I thought it was for the lady next to me because she was sort of finishing serving someone else, and I thought the lady next to me had bought something. And she like pulls out this freaking massive bag, puts it on the counter, and as she was talking to me, she was like, oh, this is it. And I was like, this, check it out. It's a Dior cashmere cushion. What? I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. This is it. It's one of a kind. You can't buy these things apparently. Look at the detail on it. It's the softest, most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It comes with its own dust bag. The box is incredible. When she gave me this, I was speechless, and my friend Chanel was like, what have you done to get this? And I said, I really don't know. I feel very fortunate to have, and I wanted to share it with you just because it's cute, and I know you can't get it, but I thought you might want to see it anyway. So that's the end of the tag. There's no more questions left. Thank you so much, Eva in the City, for doing this, because actually the questions were really fun and really good questions. The next part of the video is that I need to pick people that I'm going to pass the tag on to, and the problem is I've left this so long that I swear to God, everyone who talks about luxury on YouTube has probably already been tagged, and I don't want to go spamming people. So what I'm going to do instead, if you are watching this, if you're maybe a YouTuber, if you're a smaller YouTuber, if you want to get involved, I'm tagging you. I'm going to put all of the questions below. If you do this tag, link me your video on Twitter because I would love to see it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that I have inspired you, or that if you just came here wanting, I don't know, 10 minutes break, that you've had a bit of fun. Happy New Year, everyone, and I will see you in 2017.